Question 5. Explain 4 benefits of industrial development in an economy. B. Outline any 4 measures that will encourage industrial growth in your country. Answers. AI. Provision of employment opportunities. II. Diversification of the economy. III. Serving and earning of foreign exchange. IV. A high standard of living. V. Increased government revenue. VI. It reduces the country's balance of payments problems. VII. It aids expansion in infrastructure. VIII. Technological progress. IX. Increase in gross domestic product. X. Control inflation. XI. Encourages the agricultural sector to provide raw materials. B. I. Development of infrastructure. II. Establishment of financial institutions to aid private enterprises. III. Tax incentives to industries. IV. Training of more manpower relevant to the industrial sector. V. Sound economic policies. VI. Direct government participation. VII. Stable political environment. VIII. Removal of administrative bottlenecks which will hinder industrial growth. Question 6. Differentiate between direct and indirect taxation. B. Highlight any 5 advantages of indirect taxation to developing countries. Answers. A. Direct taxation refers to taxes on income and properties of individuals and organizations. Example, personal income tax, profit tax. On the other hand, indirect tax refers to taxes on goods and services. Example, excise duties, customs duties, etc. B. In developing countries where incomes are generally low, indirect taxes yield more revenue to the government. II. Where unemployment is high, indirect taxes yield more revenue. III. It is cheap and easy to collect. Example, custom duties. IV. It has a wider coverage than direct tax. V. It is not easy to evade. Consumers pay as they consume commodities. VI. It is not a disincentive to work. VII. It is used to discourage consumption of harmful goods. VIII. It is used to protect infant industries. IX. It is used to correct balance of payments deficit. X. It is used to prevent dumping. Question 7. What is competitive supply? B. With the aid of illustrations, differentiate between a supply schedule and a supply curve. C. Explain how the supply of a commodity is affected by the following. I. An improvement in technology. II. A rise in input prices. III. A rise in the price of other commodities. IV. An increase in government subsidies on production. Answers. A. A competitive supply is when 2 or more products are produced using the same resources, such that an increase in the production of one leads to reduction in the supply of the other. B. A supply schedule is a table showing the various prices and quantities of a commodity in which sellers are willing to offer for sale at a given period. Illustration: prices in dollars, quantity supplied in tons. At $10, quantity supplied 100. At $9, quantity supplied 80. At $8, quantity supplied 50. While a supply curve is graphical representation of various quantities of a commodity which sellers are willing to offer for sale at various prices. You can see the diagram indicating the quantity supplied and the prices. CI, An improvement in technology would raise the productivity of input and increase production. All things being equal, as production increases, supply would increase. A rise in input prices would increase the cost of production. All things being equal, production will increase and supply would increase. A rise in input prices would increase the cost of production. All things being equal, production will decrease and supply would decrease. A rise in the price of other commodities would make their production more profitable, all things being equal. As a result, resources will shift into the production of these commodities and decrease the production and supply of the other commodities. IV. An increase in government subsidies on production will reduce the cost of production, which will lead to an increase in the production and supply of the product.